And now stand by for adventure.
3, 2, 1.
Hey.
Good morning to everyone out here. Friday, baby, July 26th, 2024. We are here live. Rob, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, sir. How are you doing today?
What's going on?
Ready
Good. Hanging in there.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I almost forgot to come up here today, by the way. You know, I was, I was a little, busy this morning doing a couple of things. I mean, I had the pleasure of talking to Dan, which a lot of you guys might have been here last week. We had Dan from Polo Currency pop up here, which was really, really nice of him. And, we told him that
We're not worthy.
We just weren't worthy of having him up here on the panel. But he was up here, and it was a pleasure. And a matter of fact, there he is here in the chat. So
Yes.
having him here in the chat, it's just like, Rob, I'm going to tell you right now, please, let's not mess up in front of this guy. Because
we're already too late.
we're going to kind of mess up already, but, it is Friday, so what do you expect? All right.
Hey, it's low budget. What do you expect? Hey.
Yeah, this is definitely a low budget, like off Broadway, some type of, fugazi off the block over there. That's right. I still got my gloves on. So that's right. That's right. George Campbell in the house. Jeff Davis in the house. Barry,
Yes,
what is going on? And Miss Lola Davis in the house. How are you today? How you doing? And of course, we got Polo Currency in the house. How are you today? So,
you already got George, right?
Yeah, I got George Campbell. Hey, Keith, how are you, buddy? How you doing? So, it's been great, guys. We had a pretty lovely week. And, of course, I know a lot of you guys know that I was doing a couple of auctions myself. I'm actually having one tonight, guys. 8:15. Don't forget to show up if anybody wants to be there. Of course, anybody who watches this video later on, we'll probably drop the link in the chat later on. We'll pin it up on the top. There's nothing that Rob has pinned up there, but maybe we'll pin up the stream or pin up maybe one of Rob's videos. Okay. So today we are going to be talking about what, Rob? What are we talking about today?
We're going to talk about green seals.
That's right, green seals today. Federal Reserve notes, small notes, by the way, green seals. We're going to be talking about that. And, of course, a lot of people in the YouTube. I couldn't say the coin community because not very much people talk about that in the coin community, but in the paper community, I guess. Currency community, they talk about green seals, and we're going to be talking about small notes. And of course, a lot of us basically already know what that is, and that's because we still use that today, small notes, right? So,
Yes, sir. And I never thought about it, but how much we take for granted the small note, the older small note design.
Oh yeah.
The $1 bill and the $2 bill are pretty much the only ones that still have that old, post 1928 design to it.
Yeah, they still have the same. They haven't changed that yet. We don't know. We don't know what tomorrow brings us, right? Tomorrow.
I think I read that the $20 bill is up for review in like 2028. And that's when they're going to talk about putting Harriet Tubman on it. But they redesign the currency every X amount of years.
Right.
Why they haven't gotten to the $1 bill yet, I don't know.
Because it's too cheap. It's only $1 a go. Who knows? I don't even think you can use $1 to buy a cup of coffee today. I don't know. Can you buy a cup of coffee for $1? Well, unless you go to Starbucks, you definitely cannot buy it. But can you go into a bodega store to buy a cup of coffee for $1? I think you could. Probably, it would probably be in the. Well, let me hold my thoughts to myself because I don't want something to come out wrong, which I'm not that sure. I'm going to hold my thoughts on that. Let me just keep my thoughts to myself. Okay. Well, that's. I know a couple of people must be saying, I know what Big Apple's going to say. Well, yeah. Today, thank you so much.
It is a family show.
Yeah, I know. We try to keep it educational here. So, they're actually low. Yeah, there you go. Right there, Rob. For the vending machines. That's right. There you go. That's exactly. Well,
wow.
Today the new vending machines have the little credit card thing that you slide in, and that right there is something that you could also use. So that for sure is going to be, But yeah, some of the vending machines you could use for $1.
I'm always like that pig in Chicken Little where he's putting the dollar bill in and it keeps going in and coming back out. Keeps coming in, going back out because it's not accepting it. Would you ever notice you go down to a casino? Those things will take any money. You can have it crumbled up in a ball.
Well, actually, these are just silver certificates, by the way. These are not. These will be up for auction tonight. I have plenty of stacks of them, so we're going to be sending that out today. But yeah, definitely for sure. The vending machines are always good. The little bubble gum machine too was something that was obviously just 5 cents, 25 cents. Eventually, maybe one day they'll start using those for $1 as time gets a lot, from here to 2050, maybe. Who knows? But
I've actually seen the bubblegum machines that were part of a series of them, like a gang thing of them, and there was actually a swipe thing. And you could swipe it, and then it gave you credit, and you can take it from whichever one, and then you stopped it.
Oh, are you talking about the from the video game machines or something like that?
Well, no. It was actually in a mall, and it was like bubblegum machines. But,
okay.
And it had a swipe thing on it, and you went over and you turned the handle, and you chose how many credits you wanted to buy. But back when I was growing up, it was like a penny for a bubblegum. And you put your penny in, and me being the juvenile delinquent that I was, you figured out you took it so far and you jiggled it, and all that bubble gum would keep falling down through. Now it's a quarter.
Yeah, and then of course that's something that you keep jiggling, and most of it will come down, but. Today, I guess, I don't know. The new technology is all about...
The chiclet machines were always good for the payoff.
And those big jawbreakers. But anyway. All right. Yeah, that's what you could get maybe today for $1 is those big jawbreakers. So, yeah, let's move on to some of the new stuff and the currency stuff. We're going to probably kind of skip the Federal Reserve. I actually didn't move mine. Actually, are we doing the dark? We're doing the light or the dark green or light green?
We can do both if you like.
Yeah, I think I have two of the.
I don't have any limes, so.
Okay. Yeah, I do have here. So, well, let's start switching here.
Yeah. So before we get too much in it, let me just throw out there what my giveaway is for this one, this stream. Hang on one second. We'll switch the camera over. There we go. So this is from when Britain still had the lease on Hong Kong. It's a 1 cent note. Very teeny tiny, but that would be today's giveaway.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, what do you got up there, Big Apple? Work with the
yeah,
big stuff and work our way down to the little stuff.
Oh, is that what you want to do?
Yeah, let's get those really impressive high value notes out of the way.
Oh,
and talk about them, and then I can get my my everyday common folk money out.
Well, I have to go get my high notes now.
No, I thought that's when you were going to bring out the.
I know. I just didn't want to really. I didn't want to really have to pull them out.
Currency is meant to be seen.
All right, let's pull out this one here. I hope I have the camera right.
And by the way, he's got this one slab, but he's got a bunch of these like folded up in his wallet.
Yeah, I don't want to really. All right, we got a. What is this here? What kind of Federal Reserve note is this? We have. You want us to start out with the high denomination, correct, Rob?
Yeah, and work our way down to its common folk.
Okay, I mean,
I love looking at these.
Listen, I'm more than sure a lot of people have this. It's not $1,000 note. It's not that hard to get, right? Let's understand that. $1,000 notes are not hard to get. They're not circulated, but you can get these.
And so I believe they are still legal.
Yes. Money. Yeah. So if I put this right now as a buck and go out there, you guys could actually bid.
I'm timing out everybody.
Yeah. I mean, we're not doing a buck and go, but I said if that means if Fly's had jukeboxes up there, I'm going to say it as there'll be music in the air, but unfortunately no Flies have that. So,
if a frog had wings, it wouldn't when it jumps.
Yeah, absolutely. So, but yes, you would be able to cut this out and go buy plenty of coffee with this $1,000 note. Okay, so I support Robinson. What? Yeah. So one of the things
real quick shout out. Hey A3, how you doing today? My brother.
Oh, okay. We have 1934, by the way, guys. 1934. The 28 is not graded, but the 34 is.
I love the backs of those.
Yeah, wasn't it really cool? I gotta tell you, man, the older currency was just such. It was so good looking than the one today, and I actually don't have anything that's new for today. I don't think I do. Oh, do I? I do. I do have something. I think I do. But I have just a lot of the older stuff. So anyway, this is the back of the $1,000 note, and this is the front of it. So we all guys all know 1913 Federal Reserve, right? Rob, you want to tell them that? Don't you have that in the background here?
Oh, hang on, it may have gotten
Shit.
deleted, but I'll get it again. Hang on. But go
Is
ahead. We're talking G. Yeah, I got deleted,
Yeah.
Walter, but hang on. I thought I had it back up there.
Yeah.
And this is the kind of Mickey
Have the
Mouse
whole
operation we're running, but hey.
Yeah, guys, we're like really off today. I mean, we're just going to be I don't know what we're doing here today. But, I mean, who knows what the hell we're doing? I have no idea. We're just pressing all sorts of buttons here. So, I mean, where the hell is it, Rob?
So while
We
I'm
don't have
doing
it.
this, watch the minion dance.
Just watch, this is Mike Pepsi dancing at his age, so just don't mind him. We normally like to have girls, but some of the girls may be just coming up a little too early. We'll have him dancing. Why not? All right. Rob would have had this up already. Don't worry. Excuse. We don't have a commercial at this time. I thought you did too, but maybe you could be wrong. So anyway, guys, moving forward, Federal Reserve note.
So hold for our commercial.
Old Spice Total Body. It fights stank 24/7.
Yeah, guys, commercials are going to be popping up left and right here. So just to let you guys know, we do apologize for what's going on right now. Rob, everything's set up. I thought he did, but you know, I'm not. Here's the next commercial, guys.
Mango only pawn in game of life.
Yeah, so 1934, when Rob finds the information he's supposed to find, 34, 1,000, still legal tender, still could be used, still could cut this out, spend it 30, today, it is still valued at $1,000. Today, if you pulled it out, is it worth $1,000? Well, to collectors, probably not. But this is the $1,000 note. There was also the 1928 $1,000 note that they had, and that one I don't have, which would have said there, if we could get this focused here. I'm going to pull up my book. Why did I pull up my book here? Why Rob keeps finding what he's supposed to look. So let me just pull out the book, guys. Give me 1 second. The unprofessionalism today is just off. I think we're just both tired. Here we go with the 1928. This is the same thing. Same note. 1928. But if we could get it focus. There we go. Redeemable gold, by the United States. So I guess you were supposed to collect gold in this part? I'm assuming. Who knows? But it wasn't your gold certificate, just to let you guys know. So it wasn't a gold certificate, but they're saying that? Don't really know. I think so. I think you were able to collect that.
Okay, I got the map for you now.
You do have the map? Thank you. But where was the other one, by the way? I guess you took that down. No. I'm looking at...
I couldn't find that one. That's why I was trying to find it. I swear I had it up there, but I guess I deleted it in haste.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, we just had... there was the whole chart of what Rob needed to show. Anyway, we have the $500. Again, same thing, guys. $500. You can pull this out and we could go spend it. You could go buy shoes. You could buy your sneakers. Not that sure. 1934.
You buy 2 gallons of gas.
Correct. Same thing as back. Slightly different. Slightly different in the back than this $1,000 one, obviously. So if you looked at the $1,000, that's the back of it. And sorry for the clarity. I don't know why it's not coming in clear. We are not running. I don't know. Well, it's not coming clear, so we're not gonna go fighting today. There it is. Go. So that's the back of it, 1934.
I love that back too. I mean,
yeah. And of course, we have the 1928 $500 note. So these are actually pretty good to hold, guys. You could hold these in your wallets. Good luck. Walk around with a $500 note. That's it. Those are the 1934, 1928. And like, if anybody knows, I only take one per. I'm not having 5 of these, even though you could, but there's no reason for it.
He's got 5 of them in his wallet.
Yeah. So, what was I going to? I lost my train of thought here. I lost my whole train of thought here. We are just so unprofessional. We are not done here today. But go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, but we're still having fun.
Yeah, I guess so. I have not read anything in the chat, Rob. Still. Oh. Yeah, I do have.
We've had Scrap Metal Racing pop in. Hey, how are you doing? Let's see. Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
And I'm looking at mine. I'm thinking, I got to get some of the modern, just to throw in my collection. Even though it's modern.
Here is a $100 again.
And it's a star note.
It is a replacement note. 1969 replacement note. Why is this not so clear, Rob, today? What's going on?
There we go.
There's Benjamin there, Franklin. And of course, at this point, these were not redeemable notes. It's 1969, so it was not a redeemable note. It was just, this note was just legal tender for all debts. That's it. So there you go. There goes. It shows the difference between. Well, I'll bring up. What I'm going to bring up is a $1,900 note, which is a 1950. And if you notice, there it is. Which this note was redeemable. Was it redeemable? 1950. There you go. So you're 1950 and 69. So one obviously is a replacement note. 69 was a replacement, and then the 100. Let me just show. Actually, both backs were both the same. So none of these notes have really changed any of the designs. They're all just the same. So they're all the same, but these are the front and back to these notes. They've stayed like this for God knows how long. Is the $100 note like this today? Yeah, right? The $100
I think it may be a variant of it, but I mean, it's not
quite the same as the back. So the back of today's notes, yeah, I don't have any other new notes, any other new $100 bills.
No, I only have a new 50, but I can bring that.
I don't carry any of those. I don't carry that type of money. So yeah, I think that the older notes just looked a lot nicer. A lot nicer. You have a new 50, Rob?
Yeah, in my envelope for the coin shop so I can go spend it. But
So
I'll bring that up then.
Grant obviously was on the 50. Another star note here. And nothing has ever changed in none of these notes. Let me bring up this one here. 1950. So these are both redeemable notes. And just nothing has really just changed besides just the president and obviously signatures. But they're all the same. Nothing has changed. Right? From the 100 to the 50. They all just look the same. Right? I know that let me move my camera up a little. Yeah, give me one moment, guys. There we go. That's what happens when you do things live. So, both of these notes, and if you look at all of them, including the 50, the designs have never changed. All the fronts, they're almost all the same. They are all the same. But there you go. It shows you. They're all the same. Middle, everything's. There's no color. The only thing is between today and the older, which is dark seal. So there's a light seal and a dark seal. The color on both. I don't know if you guys could see that. There's a dark one. And there's a light one. So, but they're all the same. From the 100, from the 1,000 to 500. And if you go down to the 20, and there goes the 20 right there. Every single one of them. They're all Federal Reserve. Nothing has changed. They're all the same. On the small notes, that's why when we look at those large notes, look how beautiful those large notes are. Yeah, I'm not that sure. Or I'm not that sure why it's not. Well, it could, but the problem is that this light is the wrong light that I have. It's just it kind of glare, so I hate to have that glare on it. That's my issue. Maybe that, I don't know. But I have the wrong lighting in this area. But yeah, so the same thing with the $20 note, and even with the $10 note, Federal Reserve, everything has never changed. It's the $10 note. They're all the same. So, for sure, nothing has changed in the layout, but they're all. I mean, obviously, maybe just the 20 the front to this, but you look at the 20, the 10, and the 100. Slightly just overall. There's an oval part on that. It's a straight. But it's all, there's nothing
it's all
really.
The basic design.
They're all the basic, same designs. There's nothing different about these Federal Reserve notes besides just the denomination, the president that's in the middle, and signatures. And obviously, if it's a star note, which is different, but all the designs are just almost all the same. There's nothing except for the $20. The 20 and the 1,000 could be slightly, a little bit. But I think 20 is probably the only one that's. I don't have a 5. That's the only one I don't have, guys. I don't have a $5 Federal Reserve note at all, so I couldn't tell you. I haven't been working on my $5 notes, so if everybody knows how I collect, I just have not, I don't know where my 5s are. But I don't have a $5. You have a $5 Federal Reserve?
The small face, yeah.
Let me see it. me see.
Yeah, no problem. Alrighty. So there we go. Good old Honest Abe up there.
Yeah, so there you go. So that looks exactly like my
You know, and it's
somewhat.
been the same design for, you know, bar the changing of the color of the seal.
Huh?
It's been the same design forever.
Yeah. There's not too much different on those designs at all. Well, the back of that one is, and obviously the back of the 10s are slightly different.
Yeah. So to look at the 10s comparison here, yeah, this is one I got.
So the
in
backs
there,
have
so,
just the backs are the only
Right.
ones that have changed a whole lot.
so there's the small face design. One of the bills that I picked up at pretty much in my change here.
And sometimes you'll still
to go from
find
there
these notes.
to now they did do some good job with this, you know, putting the We the People there, the Liberty Torch, the $10 in the corner in gold. That's all anti-counterfeit measures. If you hit these with a black light, they bring up some stuff here. But the back of that compared to this, I mean, there's been some change there. But the large face bills, you know, I've been thinking about how much we take them for granted, being in the current population and all, but they are pretty nice looking. Yes, the seal changed from the 28 to the 28A and to the 34. Definitely. Red to lime green to dark green. But how much you take these modern day notes for granted. Yes, good old Andrew Jackson there on the small face. Compared to and I'll do a Stu Lubeck. That is not an error.
It could be an error. Have you checked it out?
It's on the back. If it was an error, it would only be on one side.
Well, you could always send it to that guy who, what's his name? The gentleman
The guy on eBay.
Yeah. You could always send it to him.
Yeah. But yeah, I love Stu Lubeck's This Is Not an Error, so. You know, I saw that up there. I was like, yep, that's not an error. But someone would try to pass it off as one. But the back of them is compared to. Now, I actually prefer the back of the small face. To this one. If you notice, you got the 20s all micro printed in there.
Yeah, just kind of just show the the new blue strip on the notes, on the small notes. Do you have that colorful one? Bring that back out.
No, I don't.
You didn't have that one?
Oh, the 10.
Oh no, so you don't have it then.
No, I don't.
The new one has that it's a blue strip on it.
Yeah, the only place I really use cash is at the coin store. You know, everywhere else, you know.
Yeah.
But the only place I really carry cash is there. Yes, lime green,
Well,
seal, and the dark
yeah,
seal were used at the same time.
that's probably the only place where you have to buy cash for cash.
Well,
That's
I
probably
prefer there being no real record of my transactions in case they
that,
try to do another 1933. But yeah, so I mean, I kind of like this now. I don't have the going up there. Now the 50 is pretty nice looking. I don't have an older small face 50, but I do have a modern one. I do like the bar, you know, the red and white flag in there.
it's just more face. And by the way, just to let everybody know, I found this in the bank. I got stacks of these. If anybody wants any, let me know.
He's just giving them away.
No, I'm not giving them away, but I do have plenty of $50 notes.
Yeah, you'll give them away at two-face, right? Just
Well,
because you like us.
it came back as a 55 EPQ. So, but
It's
I
a
do.
start.
I swear, I have stacks of these guys. You think I'm not? I'm telling you the truth.
Let's see the back of that one.
I'm telling you. Oh, there you go.
No, I actually like those large face back on these better.
Oh, okay.
You know, I like the clouds in the background. I'm sure that's all anti-counterfeiting measures with the clouds and everything else. But you know, and then you got, and I don't have a 5 large face with me, but I got the small fault.
George, I think I do. I do have a 77, by the way. I'll let you know if you need it.
So I mean, that's pretty much, you know, what I have. I do have the $2, of course. We covered them before.
Yeah.
But you know,
And here
this
is
hasn't changed design since 1976. The design has been pretty much the same on the front and back. I do love that painting though. And George says, hey, I think he said he needs a 74 instead of a 77 for when you go hunting. The other one I got that, this is, yep, that's the one he needs.
George, let's talk some deals here.
But Joseph Barr was the shortest serving Secretary of the Treasury. I'm not sure. I think he was only in there like some obscenely low number under Johnson, like 60 days or something like that. I could be wrong. Hey Dan, do you know what the number is for how long Joseph Barr was the Secretary of the Treasury, but I mean, it was days. I mean,
You're talking about
for Joseph Barr. He was one of Johnson's Secretary of the Treasury. 35 days. Thank you.
35 days.
Yeah. So that's why these bills are kind of like more on the rare side. And there being a star note, I figured, yeah, I'm going to grab it.
Yeah.
Is it worth getting grading? Probably not. But I figured I'd had my Joseph Barr note. And of course, it's still the same old, same old. But all right, so that is what I got.
George, I got. Well, I don't know. This is a. By the way, just to let everybody know, 1974 Federal Reserve is my own. Well, it's not the only dollar I have. I mean, I have a couple of other silver certificates, but I thought I had another one, but I think it's silver. I thought I had another one. This is a radar. Let me just go into my box. Give me one moment.
Yeah, I think it was Dustin that just had a video not too long ago that had a true radar. It was blocked by the same letter, and the numbers were a palindrome.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't have. This is the only one I have. I don't know, George. 388-5775-83. Yeah, this is a hell of a nice.
What, does he need a 74 $1 bill?
Yeah, well, I guess he has a. I know what he's doing. He wants to get them in secret, so he's trying to get a $1 because he has a $100 bill that's like in mint. So he wants to have a nice 74, probably, 74 $1, $5, $10 because he has a $100 $5, So there you go. I don't know, George. I'll probably let you know. I mean, it is PCGS. I don't like PCGS. I'm not a PCGS person. But yeah, I got this note. So we'll talk later. Talk about a note. There it is. What else? What was the other one? You don't have the $2 one, right?
Oh yeah,
well,
I had it up there, but I also have this sheet of twos here too.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to show that.
And not this one because this one's open, but I have an unopened package of these that will be when I have my giveaway for breaking 1,000 in a couple weeks. This will be one of the, except the one that y'all get will be in an unopened envelope. And you see, because of the plate position, it goes 997, 998, 999, and 999, but the next digit changed. But and then I got my regular one. if I would have thought of it, I would have grabbed out the one I got postmarked again. Because that was postmarked the day of issue, and it's actually from 1776, April 13th, when these design was reissued. And of course, they've been printing them like mad since. I mean, these are. What is that? 2003, 2013. But I mean, they're still printing them. They're not rare. But I thought it was a nice little novelty to have the uncut 4-sheet. But okay.
You have the you have one that was post stamped in, no?
Yeah, hang on. Hold on one sec. Yeah, I forgot to pull that one out of the book, but I have way too much currency in this book. Guess that's not a bad thing.
No.
But yeah, so what they call first day of issue, April 13th, 1976. Yeah, first class stamp was 13 cents. You know, there's people that say, "Oh, why would you do that? It's graffiti." Yeah. Okay, to each their own, guy. I happen to think it's pretty cool. And if they do a Harriet Tubman, I'll probably see if I can get this done with a brand new Harriet Tubman when they come out.
Yeah, that would be, So you do one. You don't have to do all of them, right? But
No, just one.
Obviously it was stamped.
Yeah, because it just says, "Hey, this note was released on April 13th, 1976," and there's a bunch of them. There are people that went around and did the first day of issue, and this just proves that, hey, yeah, the postmark on it proves that it was from that day. And the canceled stamp on there is pretty cool, too.
Right. And the stamp was 13 cents.
Yeah. Now they're like 73. E3 Skyward might have that stamp somewhere. But yeah, it was the first day of issue for this design. And that's when everyone was like, "Oh yeah, the $2 bill, yeah, collect them. They're going to be worth something someday." They're still pretty cool design, but they printed billions of them. Now, however, I do like getting a hold of these, or getting a hold of Kennedy $50 and actually spending them and watching the faces on the people that I give it to that are young and have no idea what I'm giving them. Watching the sheer panic on their face when you hand them, Sorry about that. Watching the sheer panic on their face when I hand them something they ain't never seen before. Watching them call a manager over to see if they know what it is. But yeah, so that's my postmarked one. First day of issue one. Now maybe someday I might get this one just graded just to keep it preserved longer.
Will they come back? Will they come back?
They would treat it as a pedigree.
Yeah, I was going to say they're going to come back and say some sort of something's wrong with that note, right?
They would mark it as a first day of issue.
Even with that stamp on it.
Yeah, that's what makes it a first day of issue.
No, I know, but you know.
Yeah, I mean PMG grades these as such because it's a specialty type thing. It's not like someone wrote the date on there and wrote their name. That would be graffiti. And in a sense, this is graffiti too, but it's a collectible graffiti. Just like the signature notes I have, they have the courtesy signatures on them.
Right.
PMG doesn't treat that as graffiti. They treat it as a courtesy signature.
I have not yet seen one of these graded. I'm going to be honest with you. A 1976 with a stamp and a stamp and the post stamp on it.
Yeah, they're out there, and I might send it in because the modern day notes are a little cheaper to grade, and it's got a quicker turnaround. So I might send this in.
I mean, you've seen them graded? They're graded, Rob? Because I've never seen it. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll send you when I come across another one. I'll text you a picture.
Okay. Maybe I just haven't come across it yet.
You probably ain't been looking.
Well, I mean, yeah, I probably just I've seen 1976 notes graded, but not with the whole stamp and everything else. That's what I'm
Yeah. So yeah, they just treat it as it's like a pedigree instead of like a net. They treat it as a pedigree basically. Just like the error notes, they treat that as a pedigree. But, excuse me. Sorry about that. But that is all I got. But
oh, there we go.
You're all blurry.
I'm trying to get myself together here. What's going on?
Oh.
There we go. Yeah, so those are the quick looks of the Federal Reserve notes, guys. The small notes. And of course, you just got to keep collecting, keep stacking. What do they keep saying in the coin community? Keep stacking your coins and your bullion. Keep collecting your currency and keep stacking your currency. Fortunately, the Federal Reserve today, well, what are they worth, Rob?
What's that?
Your Federal Reserve notes today.
Like the modern day ones?
Yeah.
Probably less than what the face value of it is.
That's what I was trying to tell you. That's exactly what I was trying to get to. All right, yeah. So it's definitely worth nothing today. Your money's worth nothing.
I was, even though they're trying to go to a total digital currency, I still don't want to see it. There's, like I said, there's some things that I like to do the transactions in cash.
Yeah.
And,
it's the best way to do things, storing cash.
Yeah.
Cash is king.
Yeah, cash is king. And I live in Florida where we're prone to power outages because of hurricanes and stuff like that. And I can't imagine not having access to anything. If it's all digital currency, because, part of my hurricane kit is, I have about maybe $1,000 sitting here in the house, in case we have no power that I can use. But you're not going to be able to do that with digital currency.
No. Digital's, there's nothing to it.
We're not no holding good unless you have no power.
Yep. That's it. So, guys, just to let everybody know, Robert, you're going to be doing your 1K soon, correct?
I got to plan it out. I want to make sure I stick at 1K, and I want to give it a couple weeks to stay there and to get to just over that little first hump of hours.
Yeah.
To monetize, but I do have some giveaways that are currency.
Yeah. We got quite a bit, I think, that he's going to be doing. I know he's going to be doing a couple of CCs. I'm not that sure. He may be throwing out $1,000 note.
Yes.
You're
smoking crack too.
Well,
I do have two of the things that I'm going to be giving away sitting here. Louisiana baby bonds for obsolete currency. I have some Confederate currency I'm going to be giving away. I have an uncut sheet of $1 bills. I got an uncut sheet of $2 bills. And, I'm just still finding things that I want to throw up there for the party. So we'll be doing it. But be a couple weeks, but I'm going to get everything together and then we'll announce it.
Yeah, we're going to be getting it together. A lot of people that, just stay tuned. Obviously, we'll be posting a couple of videos out of the time and date. And we're going to be having a good day that day, I'm assuming. It'll probably be held, probably on obviously during the week sometime. It probably won't be held during the morning shift.
No.
It will be held in the evening shift, for sure. Muscle Shell, MLZB. Wow.
Oh, hang on.
MLZB. Well, it's normally 3 hours behind. So it is 9 o'clock over there, MLZB. I think.
But this is This is not only for Dando. For MLZB coming in, I got to do it.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
Yeah, definitely. Having
himself.
MLZB here right now, that's like a shocker right now. I'm like stunned. Holy shit. MLZB at this time? It's 12 o'clock here on the East Coast, and I don't even know what time.
Like 9 o'clock out there.
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. It is 9 o'clock, so he's up early. Jenny must have kicked him out of the house. That's probably what it is. But we won't say anything, MLZB. Yeah, 9 o'clock, the second cup of coffee. Yep, that's right, MLZB. Yeah, so, and Muscle Shell, what's going on, buddy? How you doing?
Yes, sir.
So, but we are definitely having that 1K party, and we'll probably have it sometime, I don't know, probably. We'll set up a date. Rob is going to be sending it out.
Yeah, and more than likely, it'd be like a Friday. I'm going to take off work, so I'll make it Friday afternoon or what have you. Friday night, right. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll have to do. I know. MLZB does his social hour, so
okay. Yeah,
we won't step on MLZB
bump heads.
Social. Yeah, we won't step on social hour there. Don't worry, MLZB. Social hour.
So who knows?
Have a great time in social hour. So that's right. And social hour will be done today, actually. I actually was going to pop up earlier today on 5 o'clock and hit that rate of social hour. but I had that auction tonight, and I'm like, I'm already tired already just thinking about it, and I got so much to do before the auction. So
yeah, I heard a rumor that Big Apple was going to buck and go a bunch of Carson cities.
Yeah, well, yeah, like the faded Carson City to buck and go. So yeah. So there goes. Yep. What coming up to that MOZB? Rob is actually hitting that 1K, and
I have 1,001 subscribers right now.
Yep, and I'm gonna tell you, he's gonna be out there. He's definitely gonna be out there dancing, for sure. He's gonna be doing his little thing out there, you know. I don't know if he's gonna have any girls dancing. We may have some girl lap dancing out there.
Yeah.
Who knows? So
depends on what time it is.
Yeah, the later the hour, that's when the girls come out. So just to let you guys know. But this guy's gonna be there all night. So, yeah. So just don't do R&B. Yeah, don't worry about others. All right. Now, yeah. So, but yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a great social hour. Drinks will definitely be served. Well, drinks always served at social hour.
BYOB.
I think they drink up on the paddle up there. Who knows? I think they're taking shots up there. Especially Cash Money Boom. But yeah. So, but
hey, the more they drink, the better the deals.
Yeah. That's the main thing. So, guys, again, we want to thank everybody. We only just do a quick 1 hour, just to shut down. I know MOZB is probably saying, "Oh my God, these guys are up," but yeah, we are leaving now. Cocktail hour. So yeah, guys, we'll definitely see you guys next week. Same channel, same bat time, same every time. Yeah, and we'll be more prepared. We won't be as tired and so confused and, so like, who knows? I don't know. But
Glad to sit down.
who knows? But anyway, so, all right, guys, we are out of here. Take care. And brush your hands to everybody, guys. Rob?
And just keep on stacking, everyone.
That's it.
Cash or currency.
There you go. Later, guys.
I can imagine no more rewarding a career. And any man who may be asked in this century what he did to make his life worthwhile, I think can respond with a good deal of pride and satisfaction. I served in the United States Navy.